Alright, so here we are on the ground floor walking toward it. And you can see like that, those big, I think they call them black iron pipes. They're about about 8 feet tall. And that's going to be for pole beans and other things that like to climb. Donna says put it there. I was going to put it on the back one, but she said put it there because some plants like shade, so maybe that'll partially shade this bed back here, because the sun comes across the front here, goes across the sky right above us, like here would go over my head. Anyway, so here's our little solar panel that is used. I built this little box here to house the electrical components. I'm waiting to get my regulator, because I got to regulate the power coming from the solar into the battery, otherwise it'll just ruin the battery. So right now it's not connected, but if I were to connect it, you'd hear it make some funny noises. And I put a little meter on it. Every time that little thing pulses, now the meter only goes up to 7,000 volts, and it goes over that, so I guess a lot of volts, really no current. And down here I have turn this back off. Down here I have some switches underneath. One that disconnects the power controller from the fence. You can turn that off. And then this one over here disconnects the solar panel from the battery charger. Not really sure why I'd want to do that, but anyway, I put that on there for whatever. I guess I was sort of thinking that I didn't want, if this thing got struck by lightning, that I didn't want to ruin my controller and battery. But if it got struck by lightning, it'd probably set the whole pole on fire, so I doubt it's going to be a problem, either one way or the other. Alright, so anyway, that's that. And then the way that you get in here, not very convenient right now. Once we make this a little more permanent, I'll probably have fence, like that fence line over there that we kind of fixed up some boards on. I'll probably make a corral that's like that. But deer can jump that fence really easily, so I'd still have to have something above it. But we decided to make this more permanent. I think I'm going to put a third and maybe fourth bed over there. And then over on this side, we're going to probably put a bunch of fruit trees, like apple trees and peaches and that sort of thing. So we'll have our little what do you call it, orchard over here. And I think I'll put my bees down there on the other side of the dish antenna, whereas Daryl calls it the state flower for West Virginia. Anyway, so yeah, so this is what it looks like. We just planted some spinach right there and some radishes. But the pole beans will go back by those black poles. I'll put them on either side, and I'll put some fencing between the top and the bottom, and they'll grow right up that fencing. So anyway, this is our first year at this garden. I think the soil is supposed to be topsoil, but it's probably pretty much just really garbage. It's probably mostly sand and a little bit of compost, I guess. So I'm gonna have to make that better as years go by, but it should do for now. Let me close this guy, make him watertight. Okay, hope you enjoyed it.